Action. You're live. Welcome to SPI and OMG Talk, if you will, online or offline meet and greet. We have Martha Ruiz here, computer whiz and tech support extraordinaire. Take the floor.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Martha Ruiz, and I am a computer expert. I don't like to call myself like that, but I'm more of a friend to you when you have a bad problem. That's who I like to be. I don't want to be that high over there person that you can reach. No, you can reach me anytime. Because getting into trouble with computers is so easy this day, unfortunately. And we can't live without computers anymore. What can I do for you? Well, I can help you with your PC, with your Mac, with your Chrome. I don't do phone, tablets. I'm sorry, that's not my cup of tea. So I know about it, but I don't spend much time on it. Thing that I can tell you about it is how you back up. Make sure that you have your files someplace or several places that you can always reach them. We were talking about hacking. Hacking is all to do with human error. Definitely, absolutely. That is started from years and years and years and years. This is not new. This has always been. So what do I always tell people? Look into your statements, your bank account. Take the habit of looking at them because it's gonna show there, and if it's gonna show for $1 or $2 or a couple of cents, and if you don't pay attention to that, it's gonna get overwhelming for you. So yes, you take care of the common sense always. Other thing that I always can tell is if you have an old computer, please don't throw it away. Just clean it up. How do you clean it up? You just get all your info, make sure that you got no info there. Erase that user, create a new one. And that way, you make sure that you have nothing. When you erase the old user, usually computers say, do you want to get rid of the files? Absolutely, you do. You do. That's how you get rid of all the info, all the things that you need to get rid of. And after that, there are a few programs that I can always recommend you. That they're free, and there is one in particular called Ruiz. I know that everybody who I have been their computer, they see that program because that program not only help you clear out the disk, but also help you erase. It places zeros in every space, free space you have in your hard drive. Why do they do that? So that nobody can recover all files. So that's the proper way. People tell me, "Oh, I threw away the memory." RAM memory? No, what? It doesn't hold memory. I mean, it doesn't hold. I got rid of the hard drive. Yeah, but if you're gonna give it away to the next person, and it's meaning it doesn't have the means to buy a computer, that's gonna have to buy a hard drive. It's gonna be a little difficult. So all you need to do is clean out your hard drive, clean out properly. That's all. It doesn't take that much to do it. It's just have to get done. That's all. But in that way, we're helping many other people. But believe me or not, there is a lot of elderly right now who is out of the blue. I'm really sorry that's one of the things that I'm doing right now, trying to help people who really this pandemic got us crazy and got us into the digital area. Many people wasn't ready. Kids have schools they given a Chromebook, they given something. But many elderly, they are blue, and we had to pay bills, and we had to make appointment, doctor's appointment. It has to be in the computer these days. So that is my thing. If you have, I have no problem. You want to give it to me? Fine. I'll take care of all your data. I'll make sure that you have a backup of whatever you give me, and that way we properly get rid of it. You have somebody, I have no problem. I give it back to you. I don't care. It's a service that we really need to help each other these days. And this is the little thing I can do for my community. So if I can help in any way, please call me. I'm Martha Ruiz, 561-289-2673. Thank you.
Excellent. Does anybody have any Q&A? Our applause is great as well.
Hey.
I see. Kevin has a question for you.
So for those that may not know, especially elderly, right? Because the plague, we were fast tracking the technology
Right.
of
Yes.
seniors
Yes.
and kids and parents. So can you explain a little bit more about those Arabian princes that want to charge you $1 or $3, and then they're going to really hit you over a couple of days? How does that work? Are they They're gonna hit my
Well,
credit
there
card
are
the same day.
anybody who asks you for a credit card and you don't know, what would you give it to? Will you open the door to somebody who you don't know? Absolutely not. So it's the same. Computer is your home anyway, in one way or the other. It's your digital home door, so you're not gonna open it. There are many games, there are many apps that you just, oh, let me see what happened. Let me see what happened. Yeah, but be mindful of what you're doing. Ask yourself questions. Don't go into the autopilot mode because you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit one way or the other. So protect yourself. And there is no protection for that. The only protection for our personal stuff in the digital area is ourselves. Be mindful of what we're doing. That's all I'm saying.
I have a question. What is your top three? What's your number one emergency call for that somebody has a problem? It's probably Sarah and Paul, right? Every other day there's something wrong with our
Absolutely.
computers.
Yes,
My computer's pregnant.
And that's a true
Wow,
story.
That's a good one. That's
What-
a good one. And we already had the delivery. We already did. It didn't work that well. But
Tell her why the computer was pregnant, because the battery.
The battery got exploded. Okay, and it happening a lot.
Older
It's
batteries.
happening a lot, unfortunately. All of a suddenly, you see that the keyboard is racing and it doesn't fit anything. And you say, something's going to happen here because it's going to explode. So you just have to get out the battery. They're having a manufacturing issue for a while now, I think the last 5 years. And there's so many that they haven't recalled all of them. So be careful. Don't work with a computer like that, please, because that can be a problem. That can catch fire. You have seen on the news a lot of going on. It's not only Tesla that's having that problem, the computers too. So you gotta be careful. Yes, absolutely.
So the nickel metal hydride batteries?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. So all you have to do is remove them. If you don't want to replace it, it's fine. Because that's what we did with Sarah. We didn't replace it. We just
Use
put
AC
it
only.
straight directly to the AC. When she's plug is good, and that
Yeah.
no problem. Yeah, but it works. It works anyway. So
For-
you don't
fortunately,
have to get a replacement if you had that problem, basically.
fortunately, we got the battery out before 9 months delivery.
Yes, no, we didn't wait. If you not even a day, a single day more. We didn't wait anymore. As soon as it happened, we took care of it.
Any last thoughts on Computer Whiz?
What you're saying, same thing with power. What if, I know you try to be on a circuit protector, right?
Right.
Surge protector
Yes.
line.
Yes.
And
Good question.
I actually bought the surge protector for the house
Yes.
from FPL.
Okay.
It's on my meter.
Mm-hmm.
There's a surge protector there, and
Yeah,
then I
that's
use
pretty
surge protectors.
Yeah.
So you should really never plug your computer directly into the wall, right?
Well, we live in Florida. We are hit by a lot of searching and lighting and blackouts and things like that. So if you can have the big thing, you do with a surge protector. That's all what you need. You don't need. It's nice if you can have a battery backup because it can give you a few minutes so that you can save your stuff. But you don't have to have it if you don't. I mean, if you can't afford it, it's not an impediment. All you need to have is a surge protector.
A battery backup surge protector combo that lasts for an hour, 2 hours, or just 15 minutes just for in case?
Listen, those are sold according to how much you want to spend.
Mm-hmm.
So it really is what you want to do. If you know that there is no light, I think the better thing to do is just wrap it up for a while and take a break.
Make sure you save
But it's up to
everything, put it
it's up
close
to
enough.
you, really. You know, it's up to you. You can quit it. If not, there is people who can really stop. They need that time to continue working on it. So it depends, really. It really depends.
I guess most people's battery backup is their laptop because that lasts
Yeah,
for 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And the battery already has a battery, usually. So
Usually, right?
Usually.
Or Sarah's
Except-
obviously has
except for
no
this
battery.
case now. But yes, but at least it allows you. And the other thing is, let's say that you're working on most of the programs. Let's say you're working in Word or Excel or any of those programs. They usually say by themselves whatever you're doing. So what you're going to be losing is not that much really. So you have to keep that on perspective too.
Martin,
Excellent.
question for you.
Mhm.
Talk a little bit about cloud backup.
Okay.
Backing up in the cloud,
Mhm.
what would you recommend? Is there any particular firm that you would recommend for cloud backup?
That is telling you which one is the best is really complicated because they're all good. The essence is really good. There are way too many these days, but they're good if you are organized. What I mean to say is, if you have 20 iCloud or whatever backups, and you don't remember where you have, you're never gonna find your files. Because you have 5 here, 10 here. You try to keep track of that. So use one. If you're gonna use one. Why do you wanna use one? I don't recommend. I myself, I don't keep anything in the cloud. I don't.
Why?
Why? Because it can be somebody's gonna see it. So if it's their file that I need to keep, I don't want anybody handling my file. I want my files to be handled by myself.
Well, that's good information. So,
Well, somebody has to do because somebody runs the server. That is a big computer. That's what it is a big computer where you have assigned some space.
so you're saying that the cloud is not secure from the standpoint of
It's,
somebody getting
well,
into it?
I can't say that it's not, but because I will be going into travel, but somebody sees those files because somebody has to maintain those computers.
You mean there's always hackers out there?
Absolutely. Besides, they say this is the safest place, but we've seen that they being broken.
So it could be employees of
It
the.
could usually
Google Drive?
it's human error. Usually it's human error. Usually it's 99%.
So
So what I'm saying is yes, online is nice. If you're moving out all the time, why so I'm saying so? Because there is people who needs to have they're on the road all the time and they need to have their files. Don't keep the important files online. If you're gonna have your will or things that are really, really sensitive, don't keep them there. I'm sorry, you don't have to have it online. Keep it on a phone app, USB drive, telephone drive, whatever you want. The other one, the ones that you need to work while you are away in your office, then you can keep those there. You can keep those there. But that's just about it. Okay, that's about it. Now, if you do not need to have your files with you 24/7, just keep it on the drive. Keep it. The floppies these days are.
Yeah,
actually,
a flash drive.
The floppies, look at what it says.
Flash
Yeah,
drive.
The drives
A flash
are
drive.
so small these days that and they're such a big capacity.
You can
would
put more.
recommend an
Go ahead.
external.
Absolutely, and not only one.
Yeah.
At least
external. Okay.
The copy,
As
because
opposed-
they go back to.
As opposed to cloud.
Yes,
Good.
yes,
Well, that's
yes.
good information.
yes, yes.
Very good.
I mean, yes, as I said, if you need to have the files of when you are on the go, yeah, keep those, but
Oh, I
don't keep the sensitive ones.
Well, I can carry the external soft drive too.
There you go.
Not that big.
It's true. Absolutely, it's true. Now, what happens if you go to a place you have no online, then you're doomed either way.
Right.
So I'd rather use the other one.
Good.
I'd rather use the other one any time of the week.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem.
Well,
Costco has a 5 terabyte USB portable drive for $99.
Yeah,
What's the name of it?
it's smaller than
I
smaller.
think it's I forget the brand, what brand it is, but it may be 129 or something like that. 5 terabytes,
That's crazy.
and it's this big.
Oh, my. There you go. No, that's my first.
Okay,
terabyte.
and by the way, you need to buy
They have
computers.
It's
A
16 terabyte.
cover is the main one that we update technology. So whatever they have in stock, they gotta get rid of it. That's what we had the Black Friday, because in October comes out all the good stuff, the new stuff. So they gotta get rid of that so that we can get the new shows and so that those keep on that in mind. When you need to buy computer, try to do it in October, November, December, because those are the months that are coming already.
Yeah.
The new things that they can do.
oh, thank you, Martha, again. Give her a round of applause again. You get 2 applauses.